The man had just entered the supermarket for 1 minute. His daughter was murdered by a gang member. The killer did it only to complete an initiation task for joining the gang. Frozen by fear, the killer stood still at the scene. The man ran out and tackled him to the ground, but the killer kicked him off and fled immediately. Luckily, nearby police officers arrived just in time to arrest the killer. The man cried in pain, holding his daughter's lifeless body. What made him even angrier was that the crime scene had no surveillance cameras, and the killer had no weapon on him. The killer would only face up to 5 years in prison. The man realized the law wouldn't deliver justice. A bold idea slowly took root in his mind. At the hearing the next day, he didn't testify against the killer. Instead, he let him walk out of the court smugly. That was part of his plan. From a distance, the man stared at the killer, his face filled with the thirst for revenge. Late at night, he waited outside the killer's apartment. Then he sped forward in his car and rammed him. The killer's leg snapped instantly. Before he could react, the man smashed him with a baseball bat. His rage exploded without restraint. Then he drove away from the crime scene. Soon after, the killer's brother discovered the truth. He and their father went to the man's house. Without a word, the father shot the man's wife. The brother then fired 2 shots at the man. He was seriously wounded, but survived. With sheer willpower, he called for medical help. When he woke up in the hospital, he was overwhelmed with guilt for losing his wife and daughter. So he decided to continue his revenge. After recovering, he found an old war buddy for weapons. Then he went into the woods to retrain himself. His shooting skills had become rusty. He disguised himself as a drunk and entered the gang's club. The gang leader, the killer's father, was shocked to see him, but before he could react, the man killed him. The killer's brother, furious at the sight of his father's body, led his men to the man's motel, but the man was ready with a sniper rifle. He fired a few shots, but missed the target. He and his friend fled in a car. The enemy chased them from day into night. Both sides had lost family. Now all they wanted was revenge. The man drove into his friend's garage. A shootout broke out when the brother arrived. Many were killed or wounded. Only the man and the killer's brother remained. Out of bullets and injured, the man was pinned down. The killer's brother mocked him, savoring the moment, but the man grabbed a nearby tool and stabbed him in the neck. He watched as his enemy bled to death. Then the man, died from blood loss.